casts. Sanjay Jha, please, specific to all of these numbers, do you agree that the overwhelming message from people is that maybe an economic survey is better, a survey of economically how people are doing, irrespective of their caste?
Okay, Padmaja, there are some pertinent points that we need to cover before your discussion is over, and I will put them for you to discuss with the others. Number one, the reason why reservations in the caste survey becomes important is because Mr. Modi's government has been an economic disaster. And I have data and I can point it out to you, but let me take only the GDP figure, because that tells you in a way the state of the economy. In the last 4 years, the average GDP of India since 2019 is below 3.9%. is around averaging around 3.7%. Obviously, there are no private sector jobs. Obviously, people don't have money to work, to study in private educational institutions, which is why the desperation has gone high. Number two, look at your own survey. 28% people put caste above Modi and Hindutva. I think the BJP will get a sleepless night tonight. The United Opposition is second highest, much more important than Modi and Hindutva, the only two factors on which the BJP fights an election. And the third point, has India forgotten their views on Rohit Vemula, who committed suicide? You think India has forgotten that picture in Unna in Gujarat when 7 Dalits were being flogged by people who are cow vigilantes? You know India is practicing the most vicious casteism under Modi, and I want to tell the two BJP pravaktas on your show कि भैया जो लव जिहाद के जो आप विरुद्ध में है, आप इंटरकास्ट मैरिज के सडनली आप वहां पर उसके एक प्रवक्ता बन गए हैं. अरे भैया, when you play the politics of religious animosity, it shows your true face.
Okay. Shehzad Poonawalla, then Harshvardhan. Yes.
Sanjay Jha said that the reason why this entire caste survey business has come up is because economically India is not doing well, private sector is shrinking, and therefore the only space left is in the public sector. Why then would you perpetuate something that Ambedkar ji said get rid of, casteless society banana hai, and not say that this is our economic roadmap, we will increase the private sector? I mean, you claim to be the party that gave this country liberalization, privatization. One second, now don't interrupt me. I did not interrupt you. So, one second, don't interrupt, Padmaja.
Padmaja, one at a time, sir. We'll come back to you.
Padmaja, we are in an election year. The elections are due in the next few months. Why isn't the Congress party, which said, na jaat pe, na paat pe, muhar lagegi haath pe, once upon a time, not saying this is an economic roadmap and everybody will get an opportunity. In fact, it is the Prime Minister who says, no Tushtikaran, Santushtikaran means 100% saturation for all, irrespective of what caste or religion you belong to. Secondly, Sanjay Jha, as far as Dalit atrocities are concerned, there are documented 200 atrocities that have taken place across the country in Congress-ruled states, and Rajasthan leads in Dalit atrocities. But the reason you did not open your mouth is because the oppressor was a Muslim or was a Muslim vote bank that you could not offend. So much for your Jai Bhim. When it comes in front of the meme, you do not open your mouth. Please do not interrupt me. Mr. Sanjay Jha, that's the least you can do. You can be courteous. And lastly, let me complete my point. He keeps interrupting. Lastly, Sanjay Jha, why don't you tell me, after scratching your head, that ever since the Congress has come to existence, how many prime ministers have you made from the OBC or Dalit caste? Please tell me. In fact, the first Prime Minister who's completed his tenure from the OBC background is Prime Minister Modi, who's completed his full tenure.
Okay,
so kindly tell me who's your India Alliance Prime Minister.
Okay, the last 2 minutes I am going to give to the non-political voices, and the final question is, do you see the demand for caste census as a counter to BJP's Hindutva politics? That was our final question, and again it is quite clear where people say yes, caste census is to counter the Hindutva push. 23% say yes, 17% say to some extent. So 40% of the people are agreeing. Final word, Harshvardhan ji and Ashutosh ji, you go first. It's a Hindutva push ka cart.
पद्मजा, एक लाइन की बात है, देश में पहली बार इतना ताकतवर पिछड़ी जाति का प्रधानमंत्री बना है. ये सारा गिरोह जो लगा हुआ है, ये सब पिछड़ी जाति के प्रधानमंत्री के विरोधी हैं. इनको और कोई रास्ता नहीं सूझता, क्योंकि वो पिछड़ी जाति का नेता हिंदुओं का नेता बन गया है. उसको जाति से ऊपर लोग नेता मान रहे हैं. न तो गुजरात में उसको ये मुश्किल हुई, न देश में ये मुश्किल हो गई, इसलिए ये सारी चीजें चल रही है. लेकिन एक लाइन कहते हुए खत्म करता हूं बात. कांग्रेस के जो प्रवक्ता जी लोग हैं वो भी, और जो निष्कासित प्रवक्ता हैं वो भी, एक लाइन रट के आते हैं कि हर्षवर्धन त्रिपाठी के सामने कोई फैक्ट उनके पास नहीं है, तो भैया प्रवक्ता बोल दो, भाजपाई बोल दो, संघी बोल दो, इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता संजय झा। किसी भी तथ्य का जवाब आप किसी डिबेट में दे नहीं पाते, तो आप पढ़ लिख के आया कीजिए।
Okay, I'm going to have to end over here, but this is just one of the many.
मुझे तो मौका दिया ही नहीं।
अच्छा, last 30 seconds, sir. Otherwise, I will be pushed out of the studio.
मैं 20 सेकंड में ही बोल दूंगा।
देखिए यहाँ पे
को डिवाइड करने का सबसे बड़ा काम तो मोहन भागवत कर रहे हैं। वो कहते हैं भाई 2000 साल तक आपने पशुओं के समान व्यवहार किया, फिर वो कहते हैं बिना मुसलमानों के हिंदुत्व अधूरा है। तब या तो मोहन भागवत को आप कहिए कि भाई आप क्यों ऐसा कर रहे हैं।
Okay,
आप संजय झा को क्यों गालियां दे रहे हैं?
नहीं, गालियां कोई नहीं दे सकता सर।
भागवत तो बोलो ना।
Okay.
भागवत तो बोलो ना।
ये काम तो उधर का कॉपीराइट।
Okay, no galis. It's Vijay Dashmi. No galis. Only talis because the show is over. Thank you very much. Talis for all of you for participating. And this is just one of the many times now ETG survey. Have a great evening.